Hey, what is going on, Fan Clan? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny Phantom, and today was a little bit crazy. There were some leaks that came out that I just wanted to cover. I wasn't planning on recording a video today. I really want to get to like a set schedule of about 4 videos per week, but after all the news that leaked today, I just had to make one and had to get people informed and then give some of my opinions on things. So we got a name. We got a name for what is coming in February. We've talked about it before. We expect this to be our special anniversary, 25-year anniversary commemorative set. This is going to be called Shining Fates, and this comes out on February 19th. The majority of the cards that make up this set will be coming from the Shiny Star V set that was recently released in Japan a couple of weeks ago. So we covered Shiny Star V in pretty good detail. We opened up a couple of boxes on the channel. If you missed that, kind of rewind time, go back and watch some of the old videos and you can see some of the pulls that we had. They were really cool. So I'm very excited for this set to come out. Some of the cards that we know won't be in the set include the gold and black Zacian and Zamazenta, because we are getting those in the Ultra Premium collections that are hopefully coming out soon. And then the Charizard Shiny V that was in Champion's Path, that was in Japan's Shiny Star V set, so that won't be coming in the normal set for Shining Fates. The first thing I want to talk about is the name, Shining Fates. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about it. I kind of tweeted out my opinion of it before. If you don't follow me on Twitter, you can find me at Danny__O. But I just tweeted out a joke saying, is the next main series set going to be called Vivid Darkness? Because all it really seemed that the marketing department did was combine 2 subsets, Shining Legends and Hidden Fates, and put them together, and you get Shining Fates. Didn't seem to put a whole lot of thought into it, but I understand where they're coming from. I understand those sets were really big. They're very popular right now. So kind of running with that, going with it, and continuing the name. There are shiny Pokemon in this set. In fact, there's 120 shiny Volt cards in this set, which is absolutely insane. Much more than what the Hidden Fates had. There's also going to be about 90 regular cards in this set, making it an absolutely astronomical, gigantic set for a total of at least 210 cards. We don't know everything from the set yet. We're assuming we do, but there is a possibility they could add more cards to the set as we move closer to that release date. It has happened before where the US has gotten cards in a set that Japan did not get, or vice versa, where Japan got cards in a set that we did not get carried over to the US. So that is definitely possible. All we do know is that it is called Shining Fates, and there are some product images that were already released. We expect this to become much more official tomorrow, and distributors will start sending out information to vendors, at least as far as what orders can be placed, what they will start accepting pre-orders for, because just like customers who pre-order through companies have to go and pre-order through their vendor or through their distributors, and then we get allocated a certain amount. So if I were to say, hey, I want to get 10,000 Shining Fates Elite Trainer boxes, they will place that order with Pokemon, and then once Pokemon says this is what we will fulfill, the distributors go in line and try and just figure out how many Elite Trainer boxes or how many of one product they're going to give to each of those vendors that requested a certain amount. So we have to get our pre-orders in, and I have no idea when that will be due by. I'm assuming not until sometime at the end of the year, possibly even the beginning of January, since this does not officially release until February 19th. The kind of weird thing is that we typically have a main series release in February, so end of January, beginning of February would be typically our next main series release. Unfortunately, that is getting pushed back now until the middle of March. So around March 19th is the speculative date for the next main series set. So we just had Vivid Voltage, which released, and then we're looking at March now, middle of March, for our next main series set, because this set is so massive. At least that's what the speculation is. This set is so massive. It's a special set. It's coming out in February. Typically, we get our special sets in September, like we just had with Champion's Path, like we had with Hidden Fates 2 years ago, or last year, I should say, like we had with Shining Legends and Generations. March 19th is what the speculative date is for the next main series set. Like I said, we do have some product images that I can at least talk about a little bit. We have the Pikachu V box, which is coming out for Shining Fates. So again, we don't know exactly when the release date is going to be for this. Our assumption is that this product, along with a couple others, will come out right on that February 19th date. The Pikachu V box is going to come with the Pikachu V. It's going to come with a code card for the online, the PTCGO online platform, and then 4 booster packs. So thinking that each booster pack plus we'll just call the promo free, each booster pack selling for about $5, we can speculate that this is going to be about $19.99, $20 retail, which is what it was for Double, which is what it was for the Hatterene V that we just had with Champion's Path. So we can expect assume that this is going to be about $20 for this when it comes out as far as retail pricing goes. Then there is going to be some tins that come out. So there's going to be an Eldegoss V, a Boltund V, and a Cramorant V. These are all going to be in shiny forms, so it's safe to assume that these will not be included in the actual set because they will be released in tins. It is possible that they will cross over, but my assumption is that they won't, that these will only be available in the tin. So Eldegoss V, Boltund V, and Cramorant V, these will each come with a PTCGO code card as well, and 6 booster packs. So I think it's safe to assume that this will be priced around $30 to $35. It's one of those higher quality tins like what we saw with the tag team tins. It's got 6 booster packs instead of what we saw with Gyarados, Raichu, and Charizard from Hidden Fates, where those only came with 4 packs, and those were kind of your standard tins. Pokemon seems to be moving away from those, and we're going to get 6 booster packs with the tins that are released coming up in hopefully February for the Shining Fates set. Then we also got news that there's going to be a Mad Party pin collection. So these Mad Party pin collections remind me of the badge collections that we just had of Champions Path. There's going to be 4 of them featuring Bunnelby, Poltergeist, Dedenne, and Galarian Mr. Rime. So these are just going to be normal cards, I'm assuming, maybe holographic promo cards, and then each of these pin collections are going to come with 3 booster packs. So they might split these up, have 2 different waves, maybe have one at the end of February, maybe have one at the end of March, but that remains to be seen. And finally, the one other sealed product that we know is going to come out is going to be the Shining Fates Elite Trainer Box, and this is obviously going to be the one that everybody's going to want. This is going to be the, the Hidden Fates ETB or the Champions Path ETB. This is going to be the set maker. So we do know, I haven't seen too many images on it, but we do know that it's going to have Eevee VMAX in the box. That is going to be the promo card that we get. So we're assuming the artwork of the actual Elite Trainer Box is going to be Eevee VMAX related. We do have a translation for Eevee VMAX from a competitive standpoint. The card is going to be colorless. It's going to have 300 HP. It's going to have 1 attack for 3 colorless that is called G-Max Cuddle for 150 damage, and if the defending Pokemon tries to attack during your opponent's next turn, your opponent flips a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing, so it's a flipping attack. When your opponent VMAX is knocked out, your opponent takes 3 prize cards. It's weak to fighting and resistant to nothing with a retreat cost of 2. Eevee VMAX is obviously going to be an in-demand card just because it's Eevee and everybody loves Eevee, and then it's in its VMAX form, so that is very, very cool. I don't know what to expect from this set other than I want you guys to be very, very careful. I already looked on eBay just today, and I already see people taking pre-orders for this set. I saw one guy on eBay selling pre-orders of the shiny, or of the Pikachu V-Box for $70. There is no way the price point of this is going to be $70. The price point is going to be very close to that $20 mark, and I'm assuming that's spot on, is that it's going to be $20. The other thing is, we will not get allocation numbers for weeks yet. So if you're looking around and you're asking people, hey, can I pre-order this, or when can I pre-order this? The honest answer is, we have no idea yet. I know at the Coliseum, Papa and I, we will not take pre-orders until we have official allocation numbers from our distributor, and even then we're only going to be selling about half of what we are pre-ordered, of what we are allocated, just because we don't want to run into an incident where we can't provide the product at the cost that's associated with it. It's terrible refunding people and not fulfilling pre-orders. It's just awful business and something that I'm not ever wanting to put myself in. I've done it before and I never want to go through it again. It's just terrible. But with that being said, be very, very careful. My ultimate opinion is to try and shop around a little bit. If you see people who are taking pre-orders this early on in the game, it's most likely not concrete. I wouldn't trust it 100% at all, and I would be very careful. Don't just pre-order from one person or from one company. Try and split those up a little bit, because your chances of getting allocated or cut at multiple companies versus just one is much less. So if you're looking to buy multiple cases, or if you're looking to buy multiple copies of each of these, I would try splitting it up. Maybe try spending a little bit more, $1 or $2 more at one company and $1 or $2 less at another company, to try and even out the cost, so keep it close to retail. But you're obviously more likely to get the product if you spend a little bit more than if you spend a little bit less. Unfortunately, that's just the way that a lot of businesses do business right now when it comes to Pokemon, is they see these price points, they want to make sure that they're getting the most bang for their buck, and they list these cards, they list these price points at the certain rate, and right now, all you're doing is giving them a loan by pre-ordering right now. You're giving them immediate cash flow that they can turn around and spend on other product, especially right before the Christmas season. So I would highly recommend not placing pre-orders right now, waiting a little bit, shopping around. Anybody who tells you that they have allocation numbers already, or that they're they're guaranteed a certain amount is lying. There's no way. There's no way this hasn't even been announced yet. There's no reason that anybody should be taking pre-orders, at least in the US. Over in the UK, it's a little bit different story. Over abroad, it's a little bit different story because they've already had kind of an official announcement when it comes to this, and distributors have already started taking orders, at least to my knowledge. So people already have somewhat of an understanding of what they might be able to get. So with that being said, let me know in the comment section down below what you think. Shining Fates, it's coming. It's going to be crazy, and I really, really want everybody to be super smart about it. We will have pre-orders, but the honest answer is we will not be able to fulfill everybody's pre-order. I wish we could, but we're not going to be able to. So that is why I recommend you shop around and try and get the best deal for yourself. Order from different companies just to try and split up your odds and your chances a little bit. It's going to be tough, especially come February, trying to go into a big box store and find these sitting on the shelves. We know how things are right now, and things are going to continue that way at least until, you know, February, March, especially since they announced this set officially, or unofficially, I guess. But everybody knew it was coming. So with that being said, I mean, it's exciting, right? So let me know what you think of the products. We will probably see a premium collection or a bigger collection box at some point in time once that gets released, like what we had with Champions Path. The Marnie collection was a little bit bigger. We saw Hidden Fates, they had the Great Ball and the Ultra Ball collection, and then they had one other bigger collection that is escaping, the Rayquaza one. So we will probably have some bigger collection boxes that come. These are just the 4 type of products that we've had so far. Guys, I really, really appreciate you paying attention to my channel, you coming and checking out my channel, listening to what I have to say. I hope you appreciate the information that I give you. Please consider hitting that subscribe button down below, especially if this is your first time here. Thank you so much for giving me a chance. Leave a like, leave a comment, share it with your friends. We are knocking on the door of 25,000 subscribers. We're going to get there really soon. And one more quick note, I did set up a Discord with my good friend Ryan. So we have a Discord for the Fan Clan, for the Coliseum. The link will be in the description below. We had a lot of people join it last night. I kind of just put out a teaser in the description. And it's a lot of fun conversation, so I hope to see you in there. Thank you so much, guys, for everything, and I'll see you next time. Peace.